What's up, guys? I'm Ben.
And I'm Christina.
And we're the McMillan Express.
And today we are going to talk to you about how far in advance you should make reservations for your next camping trip.
I couldn't have said it any better.
All right, so tip number one, if it's during peak season, mainly summertime, make those reservations as soon as possible.
Absolutely, because you got to remember, school's out, kids galore, and families are on vacation.
Yes, so along with peak season, if it is a very busy area like national parks, you really just don't want to show up without a plan.
Right, and it's probably best to even book at least a year and a half in advance right now, too.
If you can, absolutely. So some national parks will let you book like 3, 6, 9 months in advance. So you really have to be on top of things if you're going to be booking in those areas.
Another pro tip also is a website called Wandering Labs.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Wandering Labs actually checks campsites for you in the background. So if someone cancels, they'll email you and let you know and give you a chance to jump in there at the last minute and snag that site that you've been looking for the whole year.
If you like traveling in shoulder season like we do, find out what is the best time of year for that particular area to be the slowest, and then you're going to have a much better chance at getting a reservation, or you might not even have to make a reservation and stick with first come first serve or boondocking on public lands that you don't even have to pay to camp on.
Absolutely, yeah. Shoulder season is where it's at.
Absolutely.
Especially places that are big in ski resorts.
Oh, yeah.
Summertime, wonderful time to go book a site.
Right, because wintertime is when they're going to be the busiest.
Absolutely.
Right. Fall time for the Northeast, like New England, for leaf peepers, you want to make reservations. So if you are adamant about going to a certain place during peak season or summertime and you just cannot get into a campground that you want to, like in a national or state park, keep private RV parks in mind. A lot of good pros to private RV parks. You can book in years in advance, and then you're going to get the rate that they have today versus the rate that they might have in 2 years. So that's a really big pro, is that it's going to be cheaper to book now.
Not to mention, you get your full hookups, you get your full amenities.
Absolutely.
Washer and dryers. I mean, you can live the good life.
Oh yeah, just like you're at your house.
Yep.
So some cons about private RV parks is typically they're a little less private and a little less of a natural setting, but all in all, you're still going to have a pretty great camping experience, and you're probably going to be close to the things that you want to be close to, even if you can't get into a particular national or state park that you are just adamant about being close to.
Now, the off season is also a awesome opportunity to take advantage of some great camping opportunities, because you don't necessarily have to worry about reservations, especially if you are set up for boondocking and dry camping.
Right. Even during peak season, if you're set up for boondocking and dry camping, you can pretty much go anywhere without a reservation. But if you're wanting to be in that campground, in a specific campground, reservations as soon as possible. But shoulder season, not a huge deal.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Don't really worry about. Well, I mean, if you're a planner, we're not so much, but if you're a planner, it's always good to have a reservation.
Yeah, so just keep in mind there's plenty of camping opportunities. Don't worry, there's always some great options out there for you.
Our very last tip is take the road less traveled. If you just are in it for the camping, if you really want a great camping experience, the road less traveled is a fantastic option because you're not going to have the same crowds. Go to some lesser known national parks, some less popular state parks. State and national parks are state and national parks for a reason. Popular tourist destinations are popular for a reason. They're known, especially how you can find anything on social media. Try things that aren't as known, and you're probably going to love it just as much.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it any better.
Right. So if you have any tips about making reservations, when to and when not to, let us know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
And until then, the McMillan Express out. Peace.